Mic check one. Was the volume good?
Yep.
Okay.
It was good.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful night. Getting in a little bit late, but hey, we made it. Yeah. Hopefully everybody quit having a great week. It's been good here. Just a lot of rain.
A lot of rain.
Yeah. So we'll give it a few minutes, let everybody get in here. Samantha, Rachel, Kevin,
Eric, Wanda.
Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Bama.
So we got the two kiddos with us tonight. They got a couple gifts they're going to open here shortly. They're not going to be with us long, but we've been waiting for them to open them, and we're going to do it tonight. All the other nights have not lined up, so.
Yep. We had quite a bit of stuff to do in the evenings.
Rhonda, Lisa, thank y'all so much.
Lauren says, hi, Eddie's just woke up from a nap, was watching Steph's video. Yeah, that's usually what happens is people are like, we'll have to stop and then go back to the video.
Yeah, Jacob, Bill, how are y'all?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, the
Jacob
rain
says,
has been
Brandon,
crazy.
Steph, Captain Kayson, and Addison? Question mark. It's Braylee, Jacob. It's Braylee.
Yeah.
No.
Way.
I made it live.
Steven,
Yay.
huh?
I missed a few.
Hey, I totally understand. They're hard to make. So, especially when you keep up with a lot of people, it's really, really hard.
Kevin and Kimberly said the girls say hello.
Hey, what are you reading?
Oh, it said, someone, it's up here somewhere.
Oh.
It says, Braylee, you got a cute angel.
Yeah. What's
Good
that
job. That one's from Kevin and Kimberly. Can you read it? Right where the mouse is.
The girl said hello. I'll make sure I tell Addison you said hi.
Oh.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
I was like, are you getting it?
Hi.
Yeah, you started reminding me of your dad there for a minute. I just read that. And you didn't even say nothing because you was reading by yourself.
Yeah, Braylee had a birthday.
Hey, Kevin.
Kim. Anthony.
And from Belgium. It's 4:44 a.m. here.
Yeah, well, it's 9:45 here. It's a little late for the kids to be up, but we're going to go ahead and let them open their gifts real quick so they can get to bed.
I'll put Angel down.
Right beside you.
Who's listening to?
Braylee.
This is Braylee. Go ahead and open that up.
I don't know if that one, I don't think that one had a note.
Colors?
Oh, got some crayons.
No, I think it's crayon, but on the board, I think.
No, it says crayons. But they're pretty.
This is
But they're big.
Kayson.
And they scroll up kind of like your color pencils.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Kayson.
Oh.
Pull out.
One kit.
I'm sleeping with this tonight now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I got it.
What is that?
It's called.
That backside might be the wrong color. That kind of looks like Longhorn, Texas.
Texas Longhorn. I
Hey,
think somebody lives in Texas give it to me.
No, I was just joking. That's just a pretty
Let's
color
see.
orange.
Let's see.
Cool.
I think it's upside down though.
Well, yeah. And it's long.
It is, so be good. Look at that.
I like mini crayons.
That's
you.
awesome.
That's beautiful.
I love that. Got all kinds of different
Is it in the
chickens.
video?
Look at those baby chicks everywhere.
I can
I
see
like
because
this
it's on
one.
the other side.
Another baby
Yeah.
chicken.
I'll try to show everybody too. You can hold that for when you go to bed.
Yeah.
All right. This is here.
One more for Braylee.
One more for
That's
Braylee.
me.
Ah, that's my toe.
I know. I thought that was Kayson, so for a minute.
Huh?
I thought that colors. Kayson.
Might have to back up a little bit.
More colors. I see all the time.
What is that?
A whole box of colors.
Let's
Is it?
Yeah.
turn it around. It's chalk.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of porch now to ride on.
Yeah.
Well, when it's not raining, because if you put this in the water and the rain, it will ruin your chalk.
And
So
then,
make sure it
and
stays
then-
inside.
And then it was soaked the chalk off.
Mhm.
and then Debbie sent y'all the cards that
Yep.
with y'all's $2 bills. Remember them?
I like my chuck now.
Yeah.
I'll put it right over here.
Can I show Addison?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can show her. You can don't get them out though, okay?
You want to
All
say goodnight?
Good night.
Yeah, it was
It's late.
we've had them for a few days, but we've just tried to get them get everybody together on right time, and it just didn't work.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'd like to thank Debbie.
Go sit
Debbie
down.
sent the kids that and some
Look,
candy. What?
there's like 2 colors in one.
Yep, it's a groovy bluevy. All right, I'm gonna show
All
her.
right. Yeah, don't get them out and ride on anything.
Nope, I'm gonna put them in the drawer.
All right, let me get caught up here. And I don't know if Debbie's in here, but thank you so much for sending that to Braylee. She was very appreciative. And we did. We kept the crowns hidden. I put them in the safe so they couldn't see them. But we did give them their Easter cards. And yeah, they loved them. So thank y'all so much for that. Okay, let me get started here. Yes, the kids had a wonderful Easter. Linda, $20 super chat. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that. There's Debbie. Hello. Oh, we just got home from going to Walmart. Yeah, that's us. We've been working out in the rain all day long. It's I'm telling you, the rain is just we're hoping it's one of those things that I don't want the games to be canceled again, but all their games have been canceled for the last 3 days. So they're going to try to do the makeups tomorrow. But if it's raining in the morning, they're going to cancel it so it doesn't take up our whole day. But if it's not raining, we're going to try to make up some ball games. So Edward said, hello, Eddy family. Hello, Braylee. Did you have a nice birthday? I believe she did. There's Neil, Linda. Thank you so much. There's Tony, Art Cabin in the Woods. Good evening. Brandon, Steph. We are right. Yeah, I actually seen y'all on the Gillum's Live last night. So I was going to shoot you a message in the morning. We're going to find out if we're going to play ball in the morning. We've been getting so much rain down here. They've canceled the last 3 days. So hopefully they'll let us know something early, and then hopefully we can make it up there for a little while. Hello, there's Jacob, Eddy family, Braylee. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. She did in the cellar. She turned 7 years old in the cellar, the storm shelter. All right, I'm a little bit behind here. I'm going to start over right here. Oh, I seen Linda's deal here. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, Linda? Brandon, the $20 chat sticker is for Braylee's birthday. We figured it was, and I will make sure she gets that right. Let's see if I got it. I'll put that with her cards there. Actually, I do. There it is. We'll put that with her card. Thank y'all. Good night, okay, Brandon. I need your help. I've got a bull snake. Well, yeah, you done asking the wrong person for help for that. I'm sorry. I've even showed up on the call before, and I sat outside and told them, hey, you're going to have to call the game warden because this old boy ain't done it. Does the girls like to make their own bracelets? The girls love girly stuff. So, hey, Brandon, how many fish did you bring home from Daniels? A bunch. So I haven't got the official count, but it'll be out soon. We caught a bunch. Our video will be out in a few days. $51. Okay, I'm about here to the bottom. Andy says, I love watching the Eddy family. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate y'all's love and support. So I'm going to tell y'all got it special tonight. Y'all going to get a double dose. So we are going to do a traditional live. And then if y'all enjoy chicken time, what was that? If y'all enjoy chicken time, we're going to go have some chicken time too on the live after this one. So stay tuned. It's going to be a late night because we have tons of baby chicks. Yes. No steaks for Brandon. Nope. Hello, Eddy family. It's been raining here for 3 days. I know it's terrible. We've needed the rain. Don't get me wrong, but we need at least a week dry so we can get everything to grow. When is it time for tornadoes to slow down for the season? It's going to be a while. They're just starting. Hello, great things. Think alike. I started watching you in the beginning. Fantastic with how much your farm has grown. It has got really, really big. And we feel it every day. Now adding the chickens on, man, let me tell you what, that has definitely added a bunch of work, but we love it. How many eggs for Captain Kayson today? We didn't gather the chicken eggs today. Honestly, ever since our chicken coops all got blew over, that's kind of went out the window for now. We find them here and there, but they go out and lay them out in the woods, and the varmints are getting them. So we'll get those pens built, and we'll get back on track. You jumped when Daniel said snake. Yes, I do not do them snakes at all.
It's kind of chilly.
Hello from Eastern Washington State, recovering from an infusion I had Tuesday, and the side effects are a bit brutal. Had a fever, aches, headaches. Well, we will definitely keep you in our prayers.
Leanne says, hello, I used to watch every day on Facebook, and then I lost your page somehow, and I just recently found you here. I can't wait to start watching you and your family again. Awesome.
Thank you so much. Pam, yeah, she does have a new baby.
Sue says, Ed and I was watching when you first got the property, and you were trimming trees and bush hogging the yard. Ed was shocked at what it first looked like.
I know. I go back from time to time and look at some of the old videos. It's just amazing. So how many chicks have hatched so far? Well, you have to stay tuned. I will tell you it's over 100. So, but we've got probably about 400 baby chicks now. And then we're probably going to add another 100 and something tonight.
More.
Yeah, a bunch more.
Jody says the pond is so full. It was interesting to watch the whole water flow all the way to the new property. It was pretty neat.
I love Neil said I love Steph's video today. Kayson and his can-do attitude.
Extended the job in
Oh,
the creek.
yeah.
Thankfully, he wasn't the one driving. yeah. Ooh, that would have been hot.
Yeah.
He wanted to. Yes, he was the yes man. Like I said in the video, he was very much the yes man.
And this is why we show as much as we do. I miss farm life. I have to enjoy it through you guys nowadays. Well, I'm sorry that you're not able to do it, but I'm glad you can watch us do some farming.
Chris C. At first he said that's a whole lot of hicks. Thought he was talking about us being hicks, but then he changed it and said that's a whole lot of chicks.
Oh,
Either way, yes. And Stephanie was doing some 4-wheeling. I sure was. I had my 4-wheel drive on. It was a lot of fun. I love doing that kind of thing. Now you have to watch out for ticks and stuff like that, but we very
Diane
much.
says her son just got out of the hospital. His heart test came out good. Well, that's good.
That's awesome.
That's
Wondering
good.
why you never feed the animal carrots as a snack. Carrots just isn't something I've ever kept in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we
it's
don't-
more
Well,
if we have it.
If we have them in the garden, we will. But
we tried doing them that one year, and it just
didn't.
they were like this big. I live in Tennessee, but if I was closer, I'd buy a flock of chickens from you because you care so much about their well-being.
It was amazing today, which it come down. It rained here for 2 hours this morning, and I went into the chicken house and I did a spring clean, and which it's good to do that every couple of weeks, anyways. But we got it all clean. Right now, I got baby chicks in the floor. Got baby chicks in a
Tank.
A tank. We got baby chicks everywhere.
Hello from Georgia. Bonnie says, so glad the tornadoes did not hit you. I watched Stephanie's video. Looks like you got a lot of rain. You need a few days to dry out.
Yeah.
We do, and I don't think
it's supposed to rain tomorrow too.
Yeah, we're supposed to still
but
get
I'm
some
hoping we can get some out. What time?
It shows Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we have rain too.
80.
Yeah, 80%. So that's pretty a lot. It's gonna start about 1
It's been
o'clock.
almost a year since I started watching your channel. Well, that's awesome. A year. Wow. We came a long ways in a year. Now I said I don't do stinks either. Nope.
Wanda says, so the maternity ward is overflowing, is what you're saying?
Yes, it is.
It's overpopulated.
I am working on the pens on the outside for the little chicks, but they are taking a little bit longer than what I expected, but that's just because I'm building them a certain way. So the
Plus
rain
the
cannot,
weather.
the weather, and then the rain won't hurt them. So
Nancy says, could y'all say a prayer for Melvin? We found out today he's got Parkinson's disease.
oh wow, we will definitely do that. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Candy's been a member for 33 months. Hey, Stephanie and Brandon, glad y'all made it through the storm. Love y'all from North Alabama. We getting that rain here too.
Yeah, and that's one of the deals is I kind of panic now. I don't know. I don't do good with storms no more. Used to, I was the chill one, but ever since, I got pinned in the cellar and on that last one, well, next week it'll be a year. No.
It's
tomorrow.
This week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a year.
I seen on Facebook.
Yeah.
If the weather continues the way it has been, the kids will have to play ball wearing swim costumes, goggles, and flippers just to catch up. Yeah, Neil, we might have to. I really hated. They haven't sent us a reschedule yet, but I talked to one of the board members, and he said that they're already lining out when all the games can get rescheduled, because not only us, but everyone around us, the games got rescheduled.
And I don't remember what these boxes here in the back, they're going to be coming out in a video. We had a couple subscribers. I think one subscriber actually sent Kayson 4. I'm going to show them. I'm just pretty excited because the ones that he had last time, they actually got demolished. But it'll be coming out in the video.
Diane said, at least they have their new beach towels. Yep, they do that.
But anyways, they sent him 4 of these to go on the new pen. So we're pretty excited about that. If that's all we was going to have was 4 pens, we would be good.
I'm about to give those, make something like that for the pigs. They're tearing up those other ones.
Yeah.
Looks like Steph had her shirt on, and Brandon has a Walker Farm fan shirt
That's
on.
right. That is right.
Lindley says, hey, before she goes to bed. Hey, Lindley. Good night.
PM says, do you sell your chicks or keep them to build up your numbers? So we was going to sell the chicks, but we are keeping them now just because obviously we replaced birds that we lost and we're expanding bigger. So we had 4 pens. Once we get done building, I don't know if all the videos have been out yet. I think it's coming out, but we've got all the material for the new pens, and y'all will see that there will be 16 10 by 20 pens that we will have out there now.
Mary Jane says, I have dialysis 3 times a week, and I watch the videos while I'm waiting. I enjoy it, from Ohio. I'm glad we can keep you company.
Yeah, I had my ex's mom, she had to do dialysis, and they would have to go through up there like 2 or 3 times a week, and it would take hours on top of hours. I guess they have to flush the blood out, but now they have machines you can do it at home now.
God is love says, talking to y'all is like talking to celebrities.
we just everyday people. I enjoyed the video of you and Daniel and gang fishing on the creek. How many did you take home? I haven't got the official count. I did record everything, cleaning them so I can count them as I'm editing. I'm going to say there was at least 60 bass.
Brian, have you checked out the ground by the cellar to see what needs to be done?
Yes. So I had a lot of y'all comment, and then Keeping It Dutch contacted me yesterday, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually dig out a little bit more of that dirt and peel the grass back, and we are going to put rock there around. So
then the water can droop through the rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was really panicking on when I seen that water.
I think he was more worried about drowning alive than
that's my
the tornado. Have you ate any of the fish? Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, Jacob says Walkers are 8,000 subscribers away from 10 or 100,000.
How many? 8?
8,000.
Oh, 8,000. Yeah. I was about to say, boy, they got to jump. Hey, Stephanie and Brandon, glad y'all made it. Oh, you read that a while ago.
I'm so happy y'all are rebuilding back bigger and better.
Yep.
Willard says we get storms, tornadoes, time when past they hit a season of hurricanes off the Gulf of Mexico, Mississippi undergun. Then, oh wow, so you get a little bit of both. Dawn says, Brandon, been thinking about your chicken coops. Instead of making separate coops, what about making one really long one, then divide them into separate ones with doors on each one?
So maybe that video hasn't come out yet, or you haven't seen it, but yes, that's what's going to happen. There's going to be 4 pens. Each pen is going to be 40 by 10. Or 40 by 20, something like that. But there's going to be individuals. Yeah, 40 by 20. There's going to be individual pins. It's going to equal 10 by 20.
That's what Neil said. You showed the video where all the timber arrived for the new coops.
Okay. So it is up. Need to hatch out quail eggs. Beautiful birds. Love to see me. So we do have a few quail, but I don't think I'm ready for the quail yet. We're trying to get the chickens
back
up and going and trying to get that started. Now, I do think, we would have probably been in a profit. I know we would have, especially the last. So the eggs that we're going to actually take out of the incubator tonight and put the babies in their new pens. They are the last eggs that I gathered the night before the storm from all our other chickens. So with that being said, we would about every other week had about this many chickens come off. I know there's over 150, but I don't have a good count yet.
Well, it says watch Arms Family Homestead, and Daniel Arms said check out Not Bad, Too Good, Oklahoma State Troopers, good people. After the rain, you just have to. You can say that you have waterfront property.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna build bigger for the peacocks?
I think we discussed that. I don't know. So with the way the pens are going to be, I think I'm going to put doors in between them so I can go through door to door.
Like a door on the outside and the inside.
Yeah. So we're still working on that, but I think that would probably be best. So I was stuck on yesterday. Me and Leighton went and looked at the water, and we're watching these deer. First, we pull down in there. There's 3 deer there. They just sit there and watch us. We keep driving. They run. They come back, and we turn around, come back out, and we look over at Leighton and said, "There's a hog." I was like, "What?" Turn on. There's a hog, about 150-pound hog, and of course I don't have a long iron, and ran up to get a long iron, and he was gone. We went down there today, but he didn't come back.
Join late, but watching some of this live.
Awesome.
Oh, Steph and Brandon, Steph doing a bit of trailblazing. Nice work. I know. I'm excited about it. I love it.
Brandon said it's short season. Oh, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Trisha. Awesome.
Got to break them out. I've got my shorts.
Don't hike that leg too high.
Oh.
I can't stand watching Brandon drink coffee without me. I better make a pot.
Yeah. Got a cramp there.
My message got skipped. I have been watching both from the beginning. Please let me know how the baby donkey is.
He's doing good.
He does really good. He just got, I think, a cold or something.
Yeah, he's got a cold in his eye. And have you already put that out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's got a cold in his eye, and which the vet's going to be here next week. So we're going to let the vet take care of that. We've got Buddy. Buddy's got something going on. I think she talked about it in her video. I've got a video coming out on that as well. But we'll see what the vet says.
Sounds like a big old animal, but it's just June bugs.
I just recently started watching your channel. Really enjoy it. Thank you. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for watching. And, we get that a lot. It's like, it is, people say, well, I'd like to start a YouTube channel. I don't know what it started on. Us, we just record our everyday life, and I know we're not everybody's cup of tea, but hey, there's a lot of people that really enjoy our animals, and, that's the reason why we show them. There's times in wintertime you see the animals more just because you can't get the projects and stuff going. But, I didn't plan on doing all this building, but it is what it is.
Brennan, are you not watching Steph's videos? You're one behind.
Yeah, it's hard to watch all of them.
Yeah, it says, I saw an episode of Homestead Rescue that showed how to build a peacock pen. They lay while on the roost, 4 feet in the air. So they put sand underneath the roost to soften the landing for the eggs.
Somebody told us that, but I will say the peacocks, I don't know if we found a peacock egg or not, but it's a little bit bigger, so we might have a peacock egg.
Or it might just be a really big turkey egg.
Yeah.
Neil said, you really need to watch your channels. They're really good. Then you'll know what videos you've put out. What's bad is he does, a lot because
I
he
do.
does the thumbnails and titles, so he has to kind of skim through my videos to be like, what's this about or whatever.
Yeah, we communicate
Now, I don't watch
on
his.
what she's recording because sometimes
I
the
record
main
the
channel
videos.
have to be. We're a couple videos ahead when we work with the companies. So when we do that, we have to make the video, send it in. They get to watch it and make sure it's what they want, and then we upload it. So sometimes it does get hectic when you get a few videos out. Where's Dean tonight? Yeah, you're right. We haven't seen Dean.
Are you having any more problems with the neighbor's mule? You did a great job rounding him up.
No. He's back home. Hopefully he don't come back over, but if he does, we'll just get him rounded up and take him back.
Beverly and Wayne says, good night all. Catch you on the replay tomorrow. Blessings, Brandon and Stephanie. Well, good night, Beverly and Wayne.
David said, I'm getting my deep brain stimulation for my Parkinson's on May 5th and May 15th. Well, we hope that goes well. We'll keep you in our prayers.
All your baby chicks are cute. I'm watching you and Kayson take care of them.
You can plant some windbreak trees around the property. They grow pretty quick. I may look into that, but I'm telling you, once we put these chicken coops in the ground again, if they're wiped out again, that means a large tornado came through, and I don't know what we'll do after that.
Have you found out what attacked Badger yet? No, that's just something that we'll have to just live without knowing.
We're thinking that it's possibly a bobcat because we are losing a lot of our roosters now. I've talked about it in the video, but everybody knows we have Cowboy and Side by Side, and Side by Side is no longer with us. Actually, if y'all remember, we had a video where there's feathers all over the back here. After looking at things, we think that was Side by Side.
Yeah.
He was attacked from the air.
Did you ever get bothered again by that guy from Ohio that was stalking you? I hope not.
No, we've had another incident, but not with him. It's happened 2 different times. People come to our front gate. I don't know. Like, we have such good neighbors at the front. We do have a camera there, but we have really good neighbors up front, and they watch out for us.
He's all gonna miss Side by Side.
Yeah, it was Pamela says arms have. Yes, they do.
Have you checked if your male llama is intact? When you posted the night video of his attack, it almost looked like he was a gelding.
No, he's intact.
Yeah.
He was a baby when we got him. Yeah.
Do y'all have alligators in Oklahoma?
We do down. There's been a couple.
Closer to like Dixon or something.
But not many.
While watching Kayson and Brandon enjoying the new hatchery things, I was enjoying with you. Then you were hit by the wind. I cried and cried.
What is this? Coghill Farm added 5 blue copper Moran chicks. Do you have those? I gave the wrong name when I mentioned them last time. We don't have the blue. We got the black. We got 18 black copper Moran. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the black one's not blue.
Yeah.
We hope the gift that we sent for the 2 of you will help out with something you need on the farm. Yes, thank you, Debbie.
Debbie
Brown.
Oh, yes. The kids, honestly, all their Debbie's sent the kids ever since 4 years ago, sent the kids a $2 bill on their birthday and Easter and stuff. And every time they go straight into the safe, and when they get older, they can have them. I can remember when I got out of actually, I got it from my aunt. My aunt gave me a $2 it was Red Riding, but my mother had saved it for me, and for some reason, my mom had gave my aunt and them several things to give to us boys later on. Especially me was when if I ever got my life straight, and yeah, so that's pretty neat.
Hey guys, sorry that you lost chickens. It's raining in Ohio.
It's been raining here too.
There's Dino.
Hi, I'm Oklahoma Farm Family. Hello.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us.
And southeast Oklahoma near Arkansas and Texas are alligators.
Brandon, I think Bushwhacker is a nice cow, but he would not hurt you or Stephanie. But he need a
Companion.
we do have. She's not big enough, but we did go to a cow sale the other day, but I just couldn't give almost $1,000 for a heifer. When we bought those, we got them for like $300 or $400. They was babies, but the only way we can get one that big for him is we're going to have to go to cow sale, and they're going to cost anywhere from $900 to $1,100. So we're working on it.
Nick and Zoe said, "Hey y'all, driving back from baseball, but listening to you. At least y'all get to go to baseball."
We kind of miss it. We ain't been there 3 days. I mean, I ain't complaining. I mean, we've had a lot of time home, but it's all wet and muddy. But Nick, I did find me a couple egg nest. I sure did.
And there's Paxton says, "Hey Uncle Brandon, Aunt Steph."
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Anthony said, "Did you ever work with Daniel when he was a state trooper?" Yes. That's how this got started. Every bit of this got started over a cup of coffee on a rainy, cold night at A&W.
Priscilla says, "In rain today and tomorrow here in New Hampshire. April showers bring May flowers." Catherine says, "You can tour the U.S. Bureau of Engraving just north of Fort Worth. They have a store where you can buy all sorts of collectible currency."
Really? Huh. Steph, how's coaching going?
It's going really good. I love it. I'm a kids person, and it just works out really good. They're learning really well, too. They're fast learners. I got a great group of kids.
Yeah, they are fast learners.
Like seeing some games that we played, and then like going back to like the first practice, I'm like, whoa, where'd these kids come from? Like, now we've been off. Would we have a game Monday, I think? So we've almost had, a week off before we have our next game if we don't get rained out. And so we're going to have to, I may start practice or that game. We may get there about an hour early just to give an extra practice or something because we got to recoup these 6, 7, and 8-year-old minds.
Plant some apple, pear trees. So we do. We've got those trees planted over by the garden. Yeah.
Hey guys, when did your channel really take off? Last time I was here, your name was different. So happy for y'all.
Well, we changed it. Actually, when we moved out here. Yeah, I remember. We changed it as soon as we moved out here. The day we moved out here to the farm, or
October.
The day we bought the land, I think, or something, we moved out here. So it's been about almost 4 years ago now.
Renee says, "I bet Steph makes a great coach. She's so patient, fair, and loving."
Maybe with kids.
I hope I do. Well, kids are the only ones that need it. 1 hour rain delay. I'm still looking for eggs. Laugh aloud. Uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot to post my reel today. I got a reel. Hey, I need that because I'm going to be using that down there.
That's fine. I got 50% now. Oh, that's. Let me go take care of that.
Who is it?
Papa.
Oh, they picking her up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I should have just said stand by.
Yeah. I don't have time for my own channel because I'm busy watching your channel and many other Oklahoma films. I know what you mean. I'll have to go on a binge watch, and most of the time when I watch them, it's late at night. Good night, Beverly. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have you thought about rebuilding the chicken coops closer to the chicken house? No, there's just no way. I say that there is a way. I mean, we may later on do it, but right now I kind of like the way it's separated. But if not, I think we just cut the water line, sewer line will be good. JRK says all your baby chicks are cute and watch you and Kayson take care of them. Yeah, it's amazing. It's one thing to talk about it, how good you can see the difference in Kayson, but when you get to see it in real life, it really just gets a hold of you. That boy gets excited over a lot of things, but he takes pride and joy in those chickens. And when the storm come through, he really didn't understand it fully, but it's one of those deals. Is my family, my kids, my wife, they always know, no matter what the circumstance is, Dad's going to find a way to fix it. There's been times there's one incident that I talk about. Well, I haven't in a long time, but we lived in town, and this wooden American flag back here, that's how our channel started, was building wooden American flags. And so I was working at the sheriff's office, and we had got a letter in the mail that said our insurance had relapsed. And I'm like, what? We have direct deposit or pay. So we call them. They said, well, that we got a new card and it just canceled, and it was lapsed like 3 months. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was $725 or $13 or whatever to get it done. And that night, I don't even remember how I'm getting here, but I'm going to say that night I was up working on these flags, and like I say, was living in town, worked sheriff's office. Steph was worked at the daycare, and I said a prayer, and sometimes these flags would sell, one or two of them a week. And, at the time, these flags were $75 a piece. So long story short, woke up the next morning and we had an order for $750, and nobody knew any of that ordered. And the orders come in individually time, talking about give you chill bumps right there. That's how God works. And that's probably when I really, really thought, God's got a plan. So let me get down here. I'll be up here forever. I'll try to go. I'll move back up when Steph gets back in here. Wasn't showing up on my end after I sent them comments, or went black after I sent it. I don't know why that happened, Rosa. Are you still? Oh yeah, well, we're Kathy. We still got tons of rain right now. It's going to rain again. I remember when you made those flags. Yes, I loved it. It was peaceful. Lori Buck says, "Amen." It is. It's crazy. Catherine B, how are you? Jody, how are you? Miss Debbie, do you have insurance for the recent storm damage? No, we didn't have insurance, and they wouldn't cover it anyways because it's not considered outbuilding. God is on. I'm telling you, that morning, I told staff, I'll never forget that morning because I was sitting there drinking a cup of coffee, and it just like, you got to be kidding me. Like, is this for real? Brandon, I did a little bit more research. Cats after a attack with cats that are claws on the ground to clean them. The claw to clean them. So looking very much like a large bobcat. There is a. So that's kind of what we're thinking as well. Kathy said, "Did Braylee get my gift?" Which one was Kathy?
What?
Kathy said, "Did Braylee get my gift?"
Crowns? Crowns, I don't know. Who they didn't have a
These here?
note. She has the actual crowns in here.
In there, yeah.
Well, she doesn't. They're in the art area.
Laura Beck says, Brandon, how warm does it need to be outside to be able to put chicks outdoor? It needs to be at least 80 degrees, 80 to 85, because that room, we keep it about 80 degrees in there, and it is hot.
She's the one that sent the pink watch. Yes, and the volcano. We have not done the volcano. We actually got it all out the other day and was getting ready to start it, and then something come up and we had to go to town, or we had to do something. I don't remember what it was. So we put it on pause, and then we didn't get home till late, and now we're going on. Hopefully we have time tomorrow. But yes, she absolutely loved it. I did video her opening it. So just because she was super excited about getting it on her birthday. And so I'm going to throw that in a video pretty soon. But yes, thank you so much, Kathy.
Connie says, I remember the flags. Kayson wasn't talkative then like he is now. He was drawn into himself. Your farm has opened his life up. Yes, 100%.
My oldest son just started working in Oklahoma. He's a welder. I can't stand it. He's 7 hours away from Magnolia, Texas. I pray the bad weather stays away.
Yes. JKN says, Brandon, the creek sure was high. Did it make it over the banks? Nope, it's still in.
Maybe this was God's way of telling you to build your cube stronger and bigger to accommodate your flock.
So that's the very next day. That's what I was telling people is after you get over the human nature is just, poor, pitiful me, I'm done, which honestly, I can't do it like I did last time. I hurt my shoulders, but one of them's worse than the other. But I did finally start physical therapy a couple days ago. So I did 2 days this week, and I'll go back and do throughout the week here. So next week, just as needed.
Chris says, yay, Kayson came a long way thanks to God and chickens.
Yep. Jacob says, guess Ed Kirkpatrick's in bed early. Probably so. He's probably trying to get readjusted. As many of y'all know that Ed came down this week, and we went fishing, and that'll be in a video coming up week. And Ed was able to make it over to Steph, one of Leighton's ball games. He got to watch him play some ball.
I was glad too because we were not able to make Leighton's they have A team and B team. So the A team is where Leighton plays, and then sometimes he gets to play on B team. Well, I think who had the games? Addison and Kayson and Braylee, or I don't know. A bunch of us had games. And
we had a talent show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Addison's talent show.
Oh, I'm going to let y'all listen a little bit of it. We may get demonetized on it, but I'll take it. This little girl right here, she stole the show.
She did. She only got third place, but we had so many parents and people coming up to us telling us that she should have got first place. There was a bunch of people
tears.
There. Yeah.
I hope because it ain't nobody singing it but her.
Yeah, just the music. Good job.
We'll listen to some of it, but.
Next up is Addison Eddy, 4th grade.
The lighting wasn't the best, but she had her red, white, and blue stuff on. I think
you can see the stars
in a second.
So, anyways, we're going to put some more of that in the song, and I will probably, and we may just upload it on something that isn't monetized that we can get restricted on. So we may do that, or it may just put it up on Facebook. So if you don't follow Eddy Family Farm on Facebook, you might want to do it now, because we do put a lot of stuff like that with the kids on Facebook, because we don't even really they don't pay you for your videos anymore. They may pay you 1 month, they may not, so we really don't worry about that no more.
Yeah, she does have a beautiful voice. She's always singing, and we've practiced a lot because she does have a high voice. But when she gets too high, she starts cracking down. And me, I'm not no vocal teacher or nothing. I don't know.
I'm gonna find that one spot.
But she gets way up there, and she does perfect. Like, I was very proud. It was towards the end.
That there?
Yeah.
Right here. But
gives me chills.
It does, but I can promise you, you can walk through our house anytime you want. That song is going to be played at least 2 times. She's going to be singing at least 2 times a day. She loves that song, and she nailed it. She does. Hopefully one day she might get to go to one of those big events or whatever and get to sing it over.
Now, her vocal teacher, or what's Miss White called? Music teacher, she already told her that she's getting a solo next year. So we're like, yay. Because Addison's always so shy and quiet, and she was very, very nervous about doing this. And she was gonna
really
do like
scared.
She was gonna do like a cheer or something with a friend, and I said, oh no, you're not. This is your very first, because that has never happened before at the school. This is the very first time they've done a talent show. I'm like, you are singing something. I don't care what you sing, but you are singing something.
I was afraid she was going to back out last moment, and she didn't. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Have that waterfall on your property is pretty cool. Sounds like a great addition of her stuff. Oh yes. She loves it.
She does. I may amazing singer, beautiful voice. Did everyone stand when she sung the national anthem and talent show? No. Now she asked me, she's like, Mom, do I need to raise my hand over my heart and turn, like she'll have to turn almost backwards because the flag was over towards the side or whatever. And I was like, that's up to you. But
we did it before the talent show and all that started. So.
Yeah. My daughter was very shy also, and singing brought her out. She sings awesome.
It's amazing. She may do something one day.
Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice.
Yes, she does. You just got to build that confidence in them because she does. I mean, she's got a beautiful voice.
Sue said, I just looked it up, and you should be okay since it's your daughter singing it.
No, you won't. Not on YouTube. You won't.
Mark asking if you got your coffee machine.
I have not got my coffee machine yet, but when we do go back to Walmart, I will be getting one.
Yeah. She's so beautiful, just like her mama, and I love seeing those videos. And thanks, Brandon, for showing me that video.
You're more than welcome.
Eventually, she will build her confidence when she hears how people loved her singing. That's what I'm very hopeful about, because she was like half inside the car, and there was cars passing, and they were stopping and like talking to Addison, and
yeah,
it was pretty awesome.
No, like they may say one thing online, but like Bushwhacker got one of my videos demonetized, so it's crazy.
Lisa says, what do the rest of the kids want for their birthdays and they want? I don't know. They're hard to buy for.
They are.
Let's see. Try to scroll up a little bit. She should sing for us one night.
Yeah, she'll have to figure something out. Yeah.
Oh, well, that is good. Brings tears to my eyes. Yeah, I'm not a very emotional person. And I had some tears. Not really tears, but like googly eyes.
Dean said, when I first started, I videoed my granddaughter doing the ABC song at school and got in trouble with YouTube. Yes.
Tell Addison she has a beautiful voice from me. Dawn, we will do that. What did Bushwhacker sing? He sang a dirty song.
Yeah, a dirty song. I would have never dreamed, but yeah.
Mark said Bushwhacker needs some act right.
Debbie said, I hope the dust chalk coaters will work with other chalk. So Braylee with not be getting chalk. Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah,
I don't think she's ever had. We've never had chalk here.
Not here at this house. Yeah. Maybe Addison and Mazzy could do a duet together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bushwhacker got a little too friendly with Buddy.
I'd say Bushwhacker and Jerry getting censored.
Yeah, well, hey, Jerry got it censored on one thing. No, they was fighting. Yeah.
Julie says, I live in the UK. I love watching your channels. Love all your videos. It is 4:40 a.m. Thank you for all you do for us.
Yeah. So if she was just singing the song, she would be okay. But there was tunes added to the song. If she was singing it herself, she would be okay. But somebody owns the rights to those tunes in the background, and that's what gets you.
I think Bushwhacker has so many personalities, he can't handle it.
I know. Julie says, I live in the UK. I love watching. I got a tick on me right there. I pulled 2 off earlier.
No, it's a string from your shirt.
Oh.
If that's what you're thinking.
Yeah. I love your channel. Love all your videos. It is 4:40 a.m. Thank you for all you do for us. You're more than welcome. Y'all going to get a double dose here in a little while. We're going to go to the chicken barn.
Catherine says, Stephanie, you used to be far more reserved about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Has having this channel made you less reserved?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, I feel like I've been myself on the outside, but just with the video camera, like, yeah, I guess is the short answer.
You better hide your pickup. There's going to be hell Saturday. Yes. I've already got a place. I'm going to take it down the road.
You'd think the national anthem would not be a public domain, not a song that would get you demonetized.
Yeah, he went to band camp.
Bill.
Better leave the sweet bushwhacker alone. Yeah, that's my buddy.
Jacob says, bet one day she'll be singing the national anthem at the OSU game one day.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Boxes arrived yet?
Yes.
Yep, it arrived.
Yep, they did. I haven't put them together yet. I'm not going to do that until the chicken coops are here. My dad and uncle's going to come over, and I'm going to hire them to help me build these out, because honestly, if it will take forever for me to build these, and by the time we got done building the 16 of them, I would lose tons of subscribers. They'd get so tired of watching it.
Bushwhacker is the BOMB. He loves to antagonize Brandon.
Yeah, I want to say, doesn't YouTube understand what farm life is? So luckily we have a YouTube rep. So once they dinged us on it, I reached out to him and I'm like, hey, this is what he's like, okay, let me do some work, because they wouldn't let me cut it out. So they're looking into it.
Brandon, is there a way you can put a roof on the metal barn? Yeah, like the metal one?
Yeah, we got the metal for that.
We just have to figure out how to get it up there.
Yeah, we got to get a sky lift.
I love watching y'all building stuff. Who named him Bushwhacker? Leighton.
Yeah.
Bushwhacker was Leighton's cow. I mean, it is Leighton's cow. It's just become more Brandon's cow because it's older and she really likes Brandon.
Yeah.
It was good to see the tank full. When you first built the chicken houses, they were good. Yeah, they held up really well. Like, for us to be able to still have mostly 2 of them, I mean, I think they did really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not even worth me even taking a chance for it. And it may be able to play, but I'm not going to gamble on something like that, because you only get 3 chances in a certain time period.
It says, look, on building things, anyone complaining needs to get alive. This is for you and your family. You're doing very well.
Yeah, no, and that's, I say that in a way. A lot of y'all would watch it, but like a lot of people wouldn't. I mean, you got to have something different all the time. And then once I get started on something, I like to try to finish it. So in building, when you build things, it's so hard to edit for those anyways, because you got a camera sitting back there, especially if you're building by yourself and camera or videoing. It's hard because you got to move the camera around. So
is the new nesting box still usable?
Yes.
So yes, it's still usable. We do have a new one that we'll be putting up whenever we get the other ones done, the coops done. But that one, I think we just need to bend it a little bit, like the bar.
A few places, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few places you should.
When you build again, you can build with improvements in mind.
Yep, we've already got them figured out. We've got a bunch of concrete. I did get 20 bags, and then once we...
I saw those 3 bags of whatever that stuff is.
Yeah, I've got... Well, yeah, we already went through those. So I've got 60 bags that is going to be arriving hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. But if we need to get a few before then, we can go get them.
Leanne says, headed to bed now, almost midnight, and I'm already way past bedtime. Laugh aloud. Have a great night. Can't wait to see more of you and your family.
Well, thank you so
Good
much
night,
for watching.
Leanne.
Bill said, I just got here. How's the chickens? They are doing good. Excuse me. They're doing good. We still don't have them all in their coops separated yet. I'm hoping to get those 2 pens fixed, and I think we will be putting the peacocks back in one and the turkeys in the other, because for one, the peacocks are very, very expensive, and for two, the turkeys, we only got 4 of them. So we did have some baby turkeys hatch here the other day.
If you have the material, why don't you hire a roofer to do the barn roof? Save your back. Yeah, he'll probably hire someone to do that, because I don't think you're gonna.
I've got other channels coming to do that with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's something. Her get my dad and them is going to be the first time having somebody come help me with the project. I've always been the person that does everything on her own, and but I don't know. We'll see.
And there's Tina. I'm so glad you will have help to build the new coops. Like I said before, you don't need to video the whole process, just the end result. Oh, and then she sent it again.
I am all the time.
Did you ever name the piggies? Nope.
No, not yet. Them things are something else. I know one thing. We're going to try to move them further down away from the goats area, because they, with all the rain, they have wallowed. It's mud, and they stink like pigs. Your family's been through so much dealing with the storms. Good to see y'all bounce back. Yep. I don't know. I wish it wasn't in human nature the first day, but I think everybody goes through a stage like that at some time. What?
You're not, Mom.
I thought you said Hank.
The truck at then.
Huh? It's outside.
Bushwhacker knows that he can play with his dad. Yes, he does. Now, he can get frisky, but you just got to stand your ground with him. Yep, Jerry's still here. Jerry's pinned up with Tom. Don't name the pigs. We're only going to be eating one of them, but the other two we haven't. It's hard to tell them apart. They all look the same.
I guess he heard Papa come in or whatever, and he thought we left.
Oh.
I was like, you late to the show.
I saw a post by the nesting box company telling about your chicken surviving the storm on your farm in those nesting boxes. I showed it to my dad. Yeah, they did. They actually reached out to us the day after it happened, and I thought it was pretty neat. But
I screenshotted it.
They reached out to us the very next day, and I'm telling you, we just started working with them, and they are a small family business. And I'm going to tell you, just them reaching out, the thoughts and, their kind words, and, even the nesting box was bent up a little bit. And I even told him, I said, no, it's still good. She was like, no, we want to send you another one. And, thank y'all so much, for working with us. And I'm just glad that our product was able to save one of your chickens.
Were y'all hit by more than just one tornado? Actually, we didn't have any tornado here. They call it high winds. So those high winds threw those super, super heavy chicken coops. That's what I saw and showed my dad, Stephanie.
Dean said, I wish I was able to help. I know. I know you would if you was a lot closer. I know a lot of y'all would, but and it's the same thing with the barn over here, the hay barn. We've got some of our friends going to come down and help, and it's so hard to schedule that because honestly, we have. I think he even showed a calendar in one video how our day is planned. Get up, I do my morning coffee, go through, watch emails or watch a few videos, read some emails, walk through the animals, come back, feed the animals, and then that's our daily chores. And then after the daily chores, we get started on our new projects. And we most of the time only get to work, both of us get to work on them until about 2:30 or so. And then Steph's got to get ready for the kids. But a lot of times it ain't until noon until we get to start working on the new projects. But I don't think a lot of people really understand it. Even the people, my friends here locally, they don't realize how much work goes into this. I just, I know, and me, I'm a people pleaser. I guess I accept it. Steph has always said it, but thinking about it, yes, I am. It's hard for me to say no. And, but,
Except to me.
I think they just think it's just go out, film, and just be over. But no, there's a lot more to it.
Stephanie, how did your iron infusion go? I haven't had it yet. They had it set up, but then they wanted to try to get them all in one day or something like that, like my visit, lab, and the infusion. So it's next week. No, I think it's like the following week, not this coming up week, but the next.
The next one?
Yep. We're not going to get more sheep and house Badger. Good night again. Badger's doing fine. He's already healed all the way up. And if we can find some more sheep just like this one, I think it'd be kind of cool. Now, this one's getting very, very vocal, a lot more vocal than she's been.
Mm-hmm.
But just runs with the farm.
I do want to get another sheep to go with it because first we wanted to just test it out, and because I was worried about the copper situation, and now after feeding the sheep, it's perfectly fine. The copper ain't in the feed is not going to hurt them.
If we were to feed it, like have a bin there full of feed and it just never ran out, then yes, but no. Bill said being a YouTuber is so easy. Set the camera up, hit record, make $1 million a year. Haha.
Boy, I wish, yeah, you're right. It's easy.
There's a lot of work on y'all's plate to clean up all the fallen trees, fence repairs, etc.
Yeah. And that's the hotel was like, even to the point of we didn't realize our fence over here, all the trees fell on it till the other day. And
can't remember if it is the leaves or the roots that are high in iron, but look into dandelions, you can eat them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd eat a flower.
I don't know if I would. So, Brandon, how many fish did y'all catch at Daniel and DJ's? Like I said, I don't have a for sure number, but we are going to count them when we're editing and then I will let y'all know. Brandon, it's okay to accept help from time to time. Yes, but it's so hard to schedule help. That's where I was trying to get with that. It's so hard to schedule for help because when people come down, it's usually they'll come over for a day or whatever. Well, that day we only may have 3 hours to work, and our friends, some of them live 2 or 3 hours away, so it's hard to schedule that.
Nice. Stephanie, I have a younger friend who gets infusions. The people there are very good to her. Snacks, drinks, and warm blankets. Nick says, yeah, Brandon, nothing to making videos. Gosh, just film and post.
Yep, that's all there is to it. I wish it was.
That's all I do.
That's what I was telling Kevin the other day or somebody else. I can promise you every single day between the time of 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, I am somewhere building a title and a thumbnail. Now, if we forget, it might be 7 or 8 o'clock, but yeah.
I used to eat some weeds when I was a kid and pretended to like them. Now that I'm grown up, I make products out of them.
He says, Tom's still here? Yep, Tom's still here. He's locked up with Jerry. Yep, they are pinned up.
Lori says, Brandon, have you thought about pulling out the bottom tray before opening the chick cage?
Oh, to keep them from falling? Sometimes I do, but
I didn't think about that.
yeah, you can pull it out, but I don't know.
Have you ever thought about building a chicken tractor like Cassie has? I call the Chestnut Hills Farmstead Lives on Wednesday night and Sunday night comedy hour with Nick and Zoe.
No, chicken tractor isn't something that will work for us for what we're doing.
Kevin said, Brandon, did you see Steph's video she posted today? You might want to take the keys for the side with you when you go to work.
I was beginning to, when I was watching the video, I did watch some of it and going through, I'm just like, what in the world is she doing?
She's having fun.
Yeah. JRK, what kind of videos are you making? Deb Brown says, what Bushwhacker needs is some cow toys to play. Yeah, I don't think Bushwhacker toys. Bushwhacker wants older women or cows
or male donkeys.
Yeah.
Didn't see Kayson at the Arms. Does he not like fishing? He actually had a baseball game that day.
Yeah. You did a show, you pulling the chickens out of the box alive. Great of them to gift you a new one. Oh, yeah, I did.
Kids will be kids exploring. Stephanie, are you still having a surgery this summer? If so, you should try to fix some freezer meals for your recovering time. Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe I don't know about freezer because with me being out, I don't know if Brandon would remember to thaw it out. But some easy meals like hot dogs, and he can do nachos, and I mean he can do anything, but just something easy like because he's going to have a few extra things to do.
Yeah, you can install the nesting boxes between 2 pins and cover 4 pins. Yeah. I thought about that. I just got to get a divider, but I don't know. We may. Honestly, I think one nesting box has to be for 1 pin because
how many chickens
are in it. I mean, I think we had the most we had in 1 pin was 13, and that we got the biggest one they got. So
I was telling Brandon that chickens can snack on dandelions, root to tip, flower, or seed. They are healthy. I would enjoy watching the little ones gather and feed the chickens.
Huh.
The kids were squealing and Stephanie was laughing like crazy. Yeah, we had an awesome day. I loved it. How's Cowboy? Don't see him much anymore. He likes the pigs.
He pretty much stays over at the pig area. He does not leave the goat and pig area.
Congrats to Addison on beautiful singing.
Yep, she did wonderful. Sure did. Yes, so if you did order, we did just get the shirts out day before yesterday. We've actually stored the shirts in a back room over here because it was taking up so much room, and we're trying our best to get rid of a bunch of them. We did do an over order, but now that we pretty much got our money back from when we bought the shirts, we put them on when we go live. We put them on a big sale. So if you have been waiting, I think they're 35% off on all of our merch. So just a regular shirt with is right at $15 now. So if you're wanting a shirt, now would be the time. We're trying to get rid of them because we do want to do another launch, but it's hard to do another launch when we got like 200 shirts here still or more. No,
you know what we need to do
What?
right before my surgery? Do a factor. I'm just kidding. With all the mouths we got, we have to have.
Well, we'll just up our orders on the factor.
Yeah. Oh, I have 11 chickens, 10 hens, and a rooster. I have a gold lace Wyandotte hen. That's awesome.
Gold lace. And it says, I'm hoping you will be able to get an anchored carport in your new vehicle. So we looked at those last week, and we thought about putting it. I'm just not going to put it in front of the house. It makes the house look no good. But thought about putting it over there, but I don't know. Still think the wind to get under it, but if it's anchored down real good, maybe it'll do good. So I don't know.
We could even maybe put it over by our bedroom, but make like walking stones.
No, it's going to go over here. That don't even make sense.
I'm trying to think outside the box because you always
was
say
way
I don't
outside
know.
the box. You was that way outside the earth.
I don't know. We might do this, but I don't know. That's your motto.
It says so many of us want to help you, but more than likely we would just be in the way. Family and other content creators would better help you. They understand. Yes, and that's the deal is, when we do that, it's neat to get to, have fun with your friends and stuff, but we get to collaborate too. And, it's just one of those deals but it's just so hard to schedule sometimes.
Oh yeah. Put your, post in concrete.
The carport.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to look at.
That'd be very smart. In other words, Steph, you are out of this world. So where is your spanky stick for the big kid? It's right in front of me, but I don't even think he's worth it.
You driving this late, Chestnut? Nick? Y'all going somewhere?
They're coming back from a game.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was thinking.
They want the link for the website. I'll come and cook, clean, and do laundry for you, Stephanie, when you have your surgery.
And I think, just a second, I think I've already switched them back over because we turn it off once we get off the live.
Please pray for our brother. He found out April 5th that he has fast-spreading Parkinson's, and he's not. And my sister or I in to see him, and I believe he doesn't have Jesus in his heart. Susan, we will keep him in our prayers. Keep all of you guys in our prayers.
I'll pin that. And another thing was, which I didn't even think of it at the time. Everybody wanted to help with the pens, and we're just not somebody that is going to ask for that.
What are these? And how do I?
Somebody said you could have told the people if they wanted to help, just get rid of the merch. But I was in another state of mind. I'm going to pin this. I want that pin.
Ouch.
I must be.
OG Judy says, Brandon, I sent you an email about a company builds steel concept style garages. They are curved like upside down U, windproof. They are anchored to the ground. All right, he'll look into it.
I have to go through. I did answer, but a bunch of emails yesterday though.
My uncle bought a carport and turned it into a garage, and it works nicely for him.
So I know I've been talking to another family that does hatching, and that's what they built all their pens out of is carports. Yeah. Tournament games. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Has the flooding gone down? Nope. It rained big time here today.
Then more rain tomorrow. I think we're free of rain Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we get rain. And it's not like 20% or 15%, it's 80%. So that's a more high likely. OG said I sent it to Rustic Woodwork.
Okay. Yeah, I've got.
It's 2 a.m. on Saturday afternoon here where I'm watching from in Australia.
I got 165 of those I still got to go through. Rustic Wood, yeah. I will. A lot of them is double messages from YouTube as well, so sometimes it don't take long to go through them. Just really depends. Brenda, have you thought about pulling out the bottom? Oh, yeah.
Go and get some tie downs to put around your pins. They will hold it down.
We do have them. And the only reason why the chicken coops wasn't like that was because we was going to dig down and actually put tin along the pins so predators can't get in.
I was hoping my corn would come up with all this rain we've been having here.
Allison, how many eggs did you get? I know we gathered 6 duck eggs, and we found a guinea nest and a turkey nest. I didn't realize turkeys hide their eggs.
Peacock, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know what that egg is. I hope it is.
Kevin said someone ordered. Actually, that one showed that someone logged into the website. That one's the order.
There's the order.
That's Aubrey.
Aubrey placed the order. That's one less shirt that we can get out of here.
Brandon, have you thought about using parchment paper on the trays? Would be easier cleanup.
No. The trays is amazing. I step outside, I got my knife, go down, sink, and I let it soak while I go outside and do another one and come in and wash it. It makes it so much easier.
Just joined. Wilson just joined the site.
That is, I will say that is the easiest. I love the setup. I think I'm getting old.
You are. He's getting old, so I feel young. We need a lot of rain. Whales are drying up here in Southwest Florida. That turkey and guinea hiding their egg was so precious. It was crazy. Hit the like button for the Eddy Family Farm. Hopefully we didn't miss a bunch earlier when I was in there. Brooke from Cog Hill Farms had a hard time finding her turkey nest each year. It's so crazy. I mean, I think the guineas are the worst trying to find their eggs because you can't ever find them. Has all the flooding gone down? Nope. We've had more and more and more rain. Fudge Mo says, just ordered a shirt. My aunt loves llamas. She doesn't watch y'all, but I'm hoping to change that. Aubrey, aka Abby.
So I got a question. So everyone that watches and knows our animals, what animals should make their debut on a shirt?
It only shows baby goats, no t-shirts for sale.
Huh?
Jody sent. Kevin sent the website. So maybe if I rewatch the video of the wind damage, I will hear the name of the nesting boxes.
It's Hengear. They are a great company. I've got a link that
Good night, Lauren.
you get a discount or affiliate link. Let me tell you. So those boxes, when you look at them at first, it'll be like, man, I don't know about that. But it makes life so much easier. It's amazing. Let me see if I can find that link.
Were you able to get to the eggs that were underwater?
No. Unfortunately, not.
I like the mini horse and the donkeys.
We don't have a donkey on the shirt yet.
Lori says bushwhacker.
Bushwhacker? Okay.
Shirt with all the different babies. The ponies. I know. I still never did a Romeo and Juliet shirt. I really should have. That may be my next one. Because yes, we have Wilma, but Wilma's a turd. Like it's like three's a crowd in the pony pen.
So that's the company that we get the nesting box from, and you get I think it's 15% off if you use the product code Eddy15. Donkeys and ponies, pigs. Well, the pigs they haven't actually earned their keep yet. Them guys right there. I'm gonna be honest.
Joanne just placed an
They are something else. Trooper and a donkey. Now, Neil, I did think about doing that, but the only bad thing about that is
we won't keep him.
Trooper will not stay on the farm. And honestly, what we're going to do with Trooper is, for one, we're going to reach. Dear Lord.
I hate not having somewhere to prop my feet up, and that box is just empty now.
Obviously reach out to DJ and them and see if they got a friend or whatever that would like to have the male donkey. It's just, I think that's the courtesy thing to do. Like I said before, is it really didn't feel like our baby because we just got the donkeys. It's just like, but yeah, we enjoy them.
Brandon and Bushwhacker going head to head. I like that shirt. I'd probably wear it.
Do you have a shirt with all the alpacas? No, we don't have alpacas. We have llamas. We have a shirt with Badger on it.
Yeah, Princess Leia.
Bill said Hengear is amazing. 7 sons have a great farm. Yes,
Cinderella and our baby.
They do. And I thought about that as well. They do. And let me tell you, which we had people reach out to them, which I know they're trying to help, but I was, they had already reached out to us, but that that goes a long ways with me. They didn't have to do that, and yeah,
Linda, I'll do that. I'll make sure she gets her $20.
I did. It's right here.
I figured that's what it was.
Yeah,
I was reading these while I was in there getting them ready.
yeah. Put it right there with her $2 bill.
Sorry, that was meant to say llamas. I always get them confused.
I was the same way when it first started because we was in the auction ring. I'd ask, I was like, "Is that a llama or alpaca? Is that a llama or alpaca?" I bet them people got mad at me. Sue ordered several shirts. Thank you so much. Get them, Alan. Hey, that's Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Dean ordered some shirts.
The Arms had a baby donkey recently.
They sure did.
You missed it.
No, it ain't. It is back there.
You missed that one.
I didn't miss it because it's right there. Woman.
You gotta miss something else. It is 12:47 a.m. Ontario, Canada.
I always call Ontario or something like that.
You have big fingers. I thought my question is, why is the next auction? When is the next auction? I really enjoy them.
So we will go to some chicken auctions, but the exotic auctions are most likely over for us. The place we went, maybe somebody else will rebuy it and have it there, but I just love that place. It was set up nice. It's clean, and yeah. But the other, I think there's a new one, and I think Cassie's going to go to it. So no, she did go to it. I'll have to get her feedback on that.
Seth, he has your Brandon swatter.
Hey,
OG says, are you getting any more gray Eddy Family Farm with the red Eddy symbol? I wore that shirt today, and then I decided that I wanted to wear mine, so I took it off and put this one on.
Maybe later on, but I will be on. We do have.
Thank you, Justin.
I don't know what size you are. We do have 2 hoodies left of that. I don't remember what size, but yeah, we do have 2 hoodies.
Which means time for bed now. Good night, Susan.
I'd like the baby goats on the shirt. I'm really thinking about Cinderella and
on my shirt.
Whichever.
The auction we go to is closing. They were in Hobart.
So these shirts here, I mean, this design, those turned out really, really good. I really like those. And that's the deal. If you do order when we're live, you do get extra gifts. You know, sometimes you get 2 stickers. Sometimes you get 1. Just depends on how many we got left. But so that is our llama shirt right there. That is actually my new shirt that we have.
Sue says, I hope it shows I ordered 4 shirts. Yes, it did. I believe so.
I know you don't want mom and son to reproduce. That's why he will have to find a new home. Yes, you are right. And you know, I know a lot of people said you can cut him and keep him, but I'm gonna tell you, it's the feed is Donna. Thank you so much. The feed, it gets pretty expensive. You know, at first, you know, a few extra wasn't too bad, but when you got, I don't know, we need to count them and see. But I think we probably have, over 250 animals. That's counting our chickens and all the goats. I mean, we got 9. Well, we're over 100 goats with the babies we got now. But we ran out of hay, as y'all seen in videos. We just purchased 20 more bales of hay, and my hay hauler here. We went and hauled hay the other day before the rain. It rained that morning, and then.
Which reminds me that appointment is Tuesday.
Okay. The guy we usually get the hay from, he's got about 14 or 15 more bales. I don't know if we're going to get them or not. I want to because he offered them to us pretty cheap. $30 a bale's pretty cheap, but we just bought these other 20, and I don't know. That's why I'm wanting to get the tin roof on the barn.
Candy says Cinderella and her baby will have to be Stephanie's shirt. Laugh it loud.
Yeah.
Does any of the feed companies sponsor family farms at all?
We have a couple. Well, actually, no, that's a treat. I had a treat company reach out to them. Pretty excited about that as well. They are actually in Tractor Supply already.
Judith.
I did. I did get some sad news that, and I hadn't told you this yet because I just read the email. We did get turned down by Kubota. Yeah, that kind of hurt. That hurt. I had high hopes for that, but we'll see. We'll see.
Sean says you guys should try coming out to the homesteading expo here in Utah in September timeframe this year.
September. What?
We have something.
We got Alabama in September.
Yeah.
Hey, no, we do have a Missouri homesteading deal. We've already bought tickets to that.
Yeah, that was September. Because I remember there was something September.
Since you got so many donkeys, are you going to put some in other parts of the farm? We may, as soon as we start getting them fenced off. I will say one pen, we're probably going to have to fence it, not the way I want, but we're going to have to put barbed wire or something because Bushwhacker is just wearing us out. He's just walking right through fences now, which
yes, OG Judy, it did.
Y'all see that coming up. He's got out. He's been Bushwhacker.
Are you going to try to put a floor in the hay barn to keep hay dry if it floods again?
No, the hay barn, it's
really, it's kind of up on a hill where it doesn't get a whole lot of water inside of it.
Once we get the roof on it, we will order rock to come in. And as another thing, Sean got 3 loads of rock for his barn. That was $1,100. It's just so expensive. Bushwhacker in a box. Yeah, that would be good. OG said, did my order go through?
I said yes.
Oh.
That was Judith.
Oh, jeez. Gotcha.
I have to run out. See you on the next live tonight. Good night, Tina.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with us.
Bushwhacker needs a brick wall around him.
We will be going down there here shortly.
We're at Missouri. I'll come and see you.
I
I don't remember the place.
I don't remember. It is the homesteading something in Missouri.
What about a shop collar for Bushwhacker?
Yeah.
You might like that.
Yeah, what Kevin said there.
Marshfield. Donna
placed another order. So did.
Justin says it's time for bed. I'm getting sleepy. I'll see you in the next video. Good night, everyone.
Right.
Good night.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Justin. And thank you so much for being a member. I will say that our members have went up, but we've been trying to do more member videos. That was another thing that the YouTube rep gentleman, was trying to get on track, but it's so hard when your video's ahead. And
Marie just placed a big order.
Thank you so much, Marie. Appreciate that. Hey, with this, we might get rid of all the shirts. We can get some more. But next time I better not get so many. Brandon, before you start new chicken coops, look into getting a hose level system. It's really cheap, really easy. A hose leveling system to keep them level. because we're going to be putting poles. I'm going to cement all the poles first. Want a shirt with just Brandon's face on it? Oh my.
That would give me nightmares.
Listen at her. JRK, I am 72 and I have land that just do it. Are powerful words. Don't wait till you're my age. Realize it just doesn't matter.
They're talking to JRK.
Okay. So, in a way, a lot of things that I'm kind of the same way on that is like, if you keep waiting, I mean, you're just going to get older. I mean, obviously, with everything that's actually going on, with land and stuff, you just never know.
Yeah. Is that a beer you're drinking? No,
Oh Lord, no. Yeah,
he shouldn't be drinking it, but he's trying to stay awake, I guess.
Yeah, we got to move chickens and stuff tonight. We got to move chicken and stuff. Yeah. Hey Johnny, how are you?
That?
From Leighton Killer YouTube meetup. Yep, I'm hoping we get to hit the road tomorrow. We'll find out if they're going to have the games or not. We literally have rained out 3 of them in a row now.
They say he's fine or he's good.
Did someone just put a request in for a Halloween shirt?
Exactly, Dean. We're
Listen,
speaking the same language.
Oh, you're drinking Nos again? I've never tried the cherry ones.
You have a mouse in your pocket saying "wee." Did you get a pet snake on that metal rack behind you?
No.
Yep, he did.
Who's that? Vance? I just ordered that.
I didn't catch it.
Oh. Yeah, I seen Vance. Thank you so much for the shirt. There's Steve. Did you? The metal rack. Oh, I guess you can see the metal rack. Oh, maybe looking at the top. No, so we got the pool noodles for
Patricia.
Thank you so much, Patricia. The pool noodles. If y'all remember the chicken coops at the back, when you walk to the back, the tin was hanging low. So what I was going to do is take the pool noodles and cut them and put them half right there. So if one of us come by, it wouldn't cut her head. But with these new pins, I'm going to turn the tin in so that won't happen like that.
Level the whole area around the coops and the building. Google it. They are around $25 and can be as long or short as you need it to be. Simply hose and water makes it work.
Huh. May look into that.
I see you run from the snake on the creek. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Yeah, I don't do snakes. And that was today, or the other day, there was, like I said, the snakes would just come up the creek. But do a shirt with Brandon and Bushwhacker. We'll have to see. All right, Lloyd Buck says, headed to bed. I have to be well rested.
Sacramento Reptile
All
Show.
right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So yes, we almost made it 2 hours here, but it's 11:30. Like I told y'all, we are going to get our stuff ready here. Maybe both of us, maybe just me, but we are headed down to the chicken house, and we have got babies everywhere. But I will say, I've done something I've never done before. I time-lapsed this for the last 2 days of these baby chicks hatching. And we'll see how it works. I'm going to put it in a video live from the chicken house tonight. Yep, where you getting ready to go, you're going to get a double shot of it. So, anyways, stay tuned. We'll be right back with y'all. And the same thing goes with the shirts. When we're working in there, it's hard to answer comments and stuff. So the people that are in here that's going over there, if new people come in, the shirt's still 35% off when we're down there. Help us get rid of all of them, and maybe we can get some new ones. So love y'all's channel. Y'all are awesome. Well, thank you so much, Steve. We love each and every one of y'all.
Good night.
No coffee, got an awesome night. All right, we'll see you on a bit. Good night, guys.